All right, so right now it's about 3:30 in the afternoon. I'm just about to cook my last meal of the day, eating a little bit earlier today since I did get up really early and hit my first session earlier. So feeling hungry a little bit earlier, it's fine. I'm just trying to keep it within like kind of like a 12-hour window since I did eat so early. I ate around like 4 o'clock in the morning this morning and then hit my first session around 6 o'clock in the morning where I trained shoulders. Today's video is a little bit special, a little bit different. Got a special guest who you may have seen in a previous video. He's going to be coming over to see the gym, the new setup. I'm going to be showing you guys a little bit of the setup since I don't think I've explained exactly what we got since the previous video. We added some new pieces, got some more mats, changed the lighting a little bit, painted the wall. So a little bit of a different setup in there, but it's definitely going to be good for shooting content for you guys. But before we get into that or any of the training session or anything like that, I'm going to be showing you guys my pre-workout meal. As I said, it's my third meal of the day. I'm at like 2250 for my calories today, so slightly higher than what I usually have, which is around 2100. But since I'm hitting 2 sessions, I'm just trying to fuel my body a little bit more since I'm still, recovering from my other session, as well as I've been training more often in general. I want a little bit more calories, plus I'm just a little bit more hungry, and it's not like I have to be super strict with my dieting or anything like that. So for our last meal, I'm gonna cook up ribeye and eggs, so steak and eggs. I swear I could probably live off of steak and eggs if I had to. That's one of the main things that I've been eating just for like the past few weeks. I think I've seen some people do some challenges where they literally only eat steak and eggs for a few weeks, for a month, or whatever it is. So maybe in the future I'll try something like that. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys want to see me do something like that and then show the results to it, I guess, how my physique changed, how my strength changed, all that different stuff. So drop a comment down below, let me know. Got the ribeyes here thawing out. Going forward, this is another thing that I've been having a lot of, these grass-fed burgers, beef burgers. These are really good. They're actually grass-fed. We're actually able to find them here in Canada. In the States, it's usually really easy to find the grass-fed meat, but for us, we have to go like an hour or 45 minutes to another Whole Foods to actually find grass-fed meats. These are actually from Farm Boy, I think, so they're not too bad to go to, but for like actual just ground beef, we have to go all the way to a Whole Foods, which is obviously our main shopping source when we're in LA, but there's not as many when we're here. So 2 options here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it says this one is 0.416 kilograms and this one 0.404. So both of these are going to be too much for what I'm looking for today. I'm only looking to have like 7 ounces, but I might as well cook it up. We actually have the barbecue set up, but I don't really feel like getting that set up. So instead, we're just going to use this cast iron frying pan and just pan fry it and then cook up the eggs in the steak fat and juices, and then probably throw a little bit of a special substance on top to make it a little bit more exciting for the eggs, so they're not just eggs by themselves. We're gonna cook that up and then we'll get into the workout. So as you guys probably saw there, that is a little bit of a special mixture that I'm adding on top of the eggs. A little bit of this syrup, the Walden Farm, sugar-free, nothing added to it, literally just like 0 calories or anything like that. It's a little bit extra toppings that I can add on top of my eggs just so I'm not really getting stagnant, and just the flavor of eggs just by itself constantly just doesn't taste that great to me. Plus, it never hurts to add a little bit of a sweet thing if you have a sweet tooth, just to kind of get rid of that sweet tooth of any cravings you have. So steak, eggs with a little bit of maple syrup on top. I also have some smoked or some of the seasoned salt, which I might add to it. It's like a garlic seasoned salt with just some different spices and stuff. So, but I don't like adding too much of that because I find that can upset my stomach, just the different spices. And then of course some Redmond's real salt to add on top of it, just so I'm making sure that I'm getting enough sodium. I might actually take another half tablespoon or a half teaspoon rather of sodium before I actually get into my workout, to make sure that I'm replenishing any electrolytes, since I did train twice today, or I'm going to train twice today. We're gonna crack open these eggs and then we're gonna cook this up and you guys can see. So the eggs are cracked. A little bit of an explanation why I'm not having any extra condiments or anything like that. Usually I would add something maybe like this, the Primal Kitchen Chipotle Lime Mayo to give it a little bit more flavor for my steak or for my ground beef or any of the red meats that I'm having, just so it's not just straight up meat. Sometimes it doesn't taste as good as adding a little bit extra flavor, sort of similar to like what I was doing with the maple syrup. This isn't the maple bacon one, it's just in the container. It's just a normal pancake syrup, but sometimes I'll add this. The only issue is since it is an avocado mayo, it is a little bit higher calorie. It's 100 calories per tablespoon, so you got to be careful with going over on calories, especially if you are trying to diet down. If you're trying to get super shredded, I wouldn't recommend things like this because it's not really high volume, so it's not going to fill up your stomach up a lot. My suggestion is that if you're going to try to get really lean, then just stick to really just whole foods. It may not be as fulfilling as far as flavor, but as far as actual satiation, it goes a long way having a little bit of extra steak or like an extra egg or something like that. So none of this in this meal, but maybe in another one. It's already hot enough, so I'm gonna throw the steak on, whisk with the eggs, not use this. Throw that on the pan, cook the eggs, throw the syrup on, and then we're good to go.
Never at ease. I don't know.
That's a thick steak, boy.
I don't know what sleep. I gotta.
That's how you know it's gonna be good when you get that initial sizzle.
She snapped me the snippet. You well overdue for that link up in person. Text me to fall through its murder. She wrote it. Still up with courage of doing the service. Pull up to the crib. I'm equipped with the brush strokes. Cutthroat from the low when the love goes. Women.
Anybody who's dieting or has done any sort of bodybuilding competition or anything like that, or is just trying to lose weight, knows how important using a food scale is, because if you're not accurately weighing your foods, you have zero idea where your calorie count is at. You have zero idea what's going on with how your body's going to respond to certain foods, how much food you're having, all this different stuff. So if you don't have a food scale, that's definitely a good place to start for a diet. That's probably something that a lot of people slack on. They think, oh, I'm just going to eat less, but how much less? So for the first week that you're doing it, I would say just track what you're having, see where you're at. So track what you usually have on an average basis, and then from there you can adjust. Okay, I'm going to lower my calories, because that's how you're going to figure out your maintenance levels, your surplus levels, and then eventually, obviously, your deficit levels. Steak complete. We'll take it off. See how many ounces it is. 10.4 is what we're measuring it at. So since there's 10.4 ounces of steak and I only want 7, I'll just cut off the other piece and save it for another time when I add it to another meal or something like that. With meal prep, I usually do cook in advance anyways, but with steak specifically, I like it cooked fresh because I don't like eating heated up steak very often, so not too bad there. But as far as ground beef and stuff, I'll just cook that up like a week ahead or even sometimes longer than that. Same thing with like bacon or chicken or anything like that can be heated and taste pretty much the same. With steak, I like to have it pink and not overcooked, so whenever you microwave it, obviously it cooks more. But looking pretty good. Gonna add some salt, gonna cook up the eggs, and then we'll get to the workout.
Hold it down when you talk to me.
See, as you can tell, my steak takes up pretty much the entire plate. I'm cutting a bit of it off, so I have 7 ounces exactly. We're trying to be precise here. And that's the meal. What we on now is wild shit and trip. Okay, so we're out here in the home gym. Decided that I'll show you guys a few of the pieces right now before Daniel gets here, so that when he does get here, I actually don't have to explain much. We're probably just gonna get a workout in. It's gonna be like his first session back, so he's probably gonna wanna get a session in without a lot of talking, filming, all the different stuff. I know before anybody comments that I need to get a haircut. Anyways, this is the home gym. Thought I'd do a little bit of an explanation here of what exactly we got. Since the last video, I didn't really have much of the pieces that we do have now. We got a few new pieces, 5 new pieces since the beginning of what we had. Okay, so piece number 1, this is the mid-back row mixed with the lat pull down. We got a few different attachments here. So we got the mag grips, we got the normal pull down attachment, and then we have a few other things around here, you know, the other wide mag grip, the prime grip, a few different things that we can add onto it. Now obviously we wanted to get like the most versatile equipment since we have limited space and we don't want to waste too much space with unnecessary equipment. So this right here is probably the best thing. We can do a bunch of different work with different types of pull downs, different types of rows. Obviously back is a lot just rows, pull downs, and then a lot of barbell, dumbbell, free weight exercises as well. On top of that, if you guys didn't see in the background behind me, we got this leg press. It's a little bit high. This is more of a hamstring based leg press, but we figured we might as well get one, and then we can just adjust to what we want to. If we want to hit quads, we can just shift our legs a little bit lower. If we want to hit hamstrings, obviously we can shift higher. So all the pieces we have in here right now are Atlantis. We found that they have like some of the best equipment because when we were training at Pure Muscle and Fitness, that's a lot of the equipment they have there. Other than that, we got Tyler who decided to join. Oh, We got Tyler who decided to join in and then run away from the vlog, but it's fine. We have the squat rack bands. Tyler again in the background. Oh, okay, and he's gone. Okay, so I don't know what's up with him, but can you stop? I'm trying to film. Anyways, we have bands. We got a bunch of different bands and stuff. A few kettlebells, bench right there. Then we got a leg curl. So this is the next piece that we decided to get on top of having the leg press. We wanted a few different things to hit legs, especially because I was injured, so I wasn't doing a lot of like squatting and stuff. Now that I can squat, obviously I'm gonna be using this. Like today, I think we're gonna try to squat a little bit. I think we have about 8 plates worth of weight in plates. That was the most weird sentence I've ever articulated in my life, but right there we have a bunch. We can load at the leg press a decent amount. We're gonna pick up some more of the York Precision Mill cast iron plates, so they're a nicer pair of plates and they're actually like known to be very accurate as far as weight, so we're not bullshitting you guys with fake weights and fake lifts or anything like that, but yeah, as of right now, that's pretty much the setup. We also have the dumbbells, as you guys saw in the previous videos that we used before, that you can adjust. You can add more weight on. We can work up to like 90-pound dumbbells, so that's pretty good as well. Over here, we actually have a Bluetooth speaker. We're able to just connect our phones to it and play music while we're training. Gonna take this today. Again, just 1 scoop of pumps, not 1.5 like sometimes I usually do. Probably just do 1 scoop of the pre tonight since it is a later workout and I want to be able to sleep all right. So that's pretty much it. When Daniel gets here, I don't know how much talking we're gonna do. Probably just gonna get straight into the workout. Gonna go pretty hard, gonna go pretty intense, and hopefully you guys can enjoy the video.
Never stop, never settle. I got Henny all in my cup. I'm on top, I'm on the level.
Oh, we're filming it now.
Oh, Daniel, transformation. Don't worry, I already told him that first day back in the gym, or first be back in the gym, we're not gonna be talking a lot, just gonna hit some legs.
Definitely.
Don't worry, we'll film from the waist up, even though it's a leg day, it's fine.
Hey, I definitely should have wore a tank top.
Yeah, it's gonna be warm in here, but it's fine.
You have the heater on.
I want to toasty when we're training in here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start with squats, not talk, and we'll just flip back and forth between my set, your set. Besides, I hate filming when I'm working out anyways. It's so annoying, even though that's like what my channel is built off of.
I've been wasting my time. I don't know why I can't get you out my mind. And if I find a way to get it, when I do it, I can live it and forget it. Cause I hate how much I love you, or I hate how you just put me in my feelings. I just wish you understood the gravity, but you got low sinners. I guess it's better just to live it and forget it than to live it and remember. I've been wasting my time. I don't know why I can't get you out my mind. Yeah, now I'm so lost, where do I go? I was in the chase, caught a flat on road. It was all love, X no O. I was feeling rich, but we turned out broke. North Pole, life so cold. Lukewarm love, should've took it to the stove. You were bad news, all kind, no pro. We grew apart fast. I guess we was reaping what we sowed in. I guess we was unequally yoked in. Guess if we was putting on the shoulder, guess we should've tried to take it slow then. Guess I let my feelings take control. Guess I let my demon take the wheel. Used to think that we be growing older. Now I can't believe that it was real. It was back in late December when I did it. I just wish I could forget it. Cause I hate how much I love it, or I hate how I just love to catch a feeling. And you told me that you understood the gravity, but now I know you didn't. I guess it's better just to live it and forget it than to live it and remember.
Heaviest I've gone in a bit since my injury, so not going too crazy.